Dudes, we're here, guys. We're here. Stage 5 of the 6th Allula Tour. Dudes, let's get into it right now. Yeah, just a little bit of a scramble here. Let's make sure everything's good to go. Without a word to say. Oh, I don't even have my phone on here right now. Let's get this going, guys. So, dudes, 6th annual Allula Tour. Busy Saturday morning here for us. Joey is heading to Cabo today. Joey Jojo is heading to Cabo today with my lovely daughters, Avery and Addison. Hey, girls. I love you so much. We got to leave, I think, by 7 or something. And Joey has just started packing this morning. So here we are at 4:30 in the morning. Just started packing. So needless to say, it's a bit of a shambles. A little bit of a shambles, guys, but let's get into it. The Allula Tour is underway right now, guys. Let me just refresh this. We should be further ahead than this. There we go. They've been racing for 1 hour and 49 minutes. They've covered 70 kilometers. We're doing Allula Old Town to the sky views of Harat Uarid. 164 kilometers with an absolute wall at the finish, guys. Absolute wall. Top of that wall, we've got 3, 2, and 1 green jersey points. Sorry, red jersey points, sprinters. 3, 2, and 1 time bonifications. Yeah, yesterday, that sprinter's jersey completely threw me off. Here, just guys, got to minimize some stuff here. Watching Jonathan Milan get out-sprinted by Moliselli, I'm like, who's this guy in the red jersey? It always throws me off. I'm looking for the green jersey. Situation on the road, dudes, is we've got a group of 7 up front, and I did notice there's a sprinter there, Milan Fretten. Wonder if he won that sprint point. No, he didn't. Juan Pedro Lozano, Dries de Bont, and Lars Vandenheede. But in that front group here, we got Milan Fretten, the Cofidis rider, who is in 2nd place in the Sprinters Jersey competition. 2 minutes, 40 seconds back to the peloton. I'm waiting for a live video feed right now, guys. So let's see what happens here. I'm just trying to find it right now. And I will get the chat open right away, dudes. So yeah, it's a little bit frantic here this morning for Joey. But this is normal. Absolutely normal, guys. It's the same thing every vacation she goes on. She can't find things, and all hell breaks loose. 3, 2, 1, rock on, shock on from Dawn. I had a water main. Oh! Water main break. So, Dawn, was that from, like, cold weather? Must be. I'm going to get the phone here over onto the stand. I don't have my charger, but... You know what, guys? I'm going to grab my charger. Okay, we're almost set, guys. Almost set. So, dudes, last night in World Tour racing for the women, we had Ali Wollaston win the Women's Great Ocean Road Race. Actually, why don't we take a look at that right now, guys? We'll jump out. So, here it is. Mape Cadell Evans Great Ocean Road Race. Women's World Tour racing, Geelong to Geelong. Ali Wollaston. Let's get the full standings here. Wins over Josie Nelson, Marelia Benito. So it looks like there was 11 riders sprinting at the finish there. Naomi Rugg was involved. Amber Crack. Sarah Van Dam. Dominica, struggled with Dominica W. In the mix too. C. Mavi Garcia came in 12th, 4 seconds back by herself. So she must have just got bridged off that last group at the end. FDJ United Suez. Ali Wollaston wins that one. 225. Is that PCS points? Yeah, it must be 400 UCI points for that. 400 guys. And I think if you look at her profile here, you'll see it. Yeah, right here. So that one's kind of weird. I find usually that PCS gives higher points ratings than UCI. In this case, we got an exception to that. So she wins that one. The men's version of that race is on tonight. So we come back to home here. This is what's going on. We got Allula going on. We got Trofeo Polenka. Another big race, guys. We saw Remco cakewalk everyone yesterday's. Guess who's back here again today, guys? Remco's back. Remco's back. Early season train. Let's take a look at Remco. 2 days out, 29th and the 30th, 2 wins. He won the Trofeo Celines. That was the team time trial race. And he handily won yesterday. Take a look at this. The group of chasers. This Antonio Morgado guy, really good early season racer. Maybe he's going to be the future. He finished with 3 other riders at 138 back. And then we got a big schmalzel at 144 back. So 6 seconds behind them. There was a big group chasing. So we had Morgado, Christian Scaroni, and Matisse Rondel chasing hard. Let's take a look at Morgado for a second, guys. Look at this dude here. 2nd place yesterday, 4th at the time trial for UAE, 1st at Trofeo Calvia, and then 2 8th places on January 23rd and 24th. These are all 1.1 races. So, yeah, this guy's really interesting to me. 22 years old. Portuguese rider. Another superstar Portuguese rider coming. So we got the Trofeo Serra Tramontana going on right now at the same time. There will be women's CX racing. I won't be around for it, guys, because, like I said, at 7, we're bolting here at 7 to the girls' house, load the girls up, get Ginger. That's another dog I'm taking care of, which I forgot about. And take him to the airport, say the goodbyes, and I'm out of here. Okay, we got people in the mix. I love it, dudes. Morning, Colin. Looking forward to the stream. This is from Ian in Scotland. Ian, dude, you're always here, man. I really appreciate it. Where is my stream, guys? Okay, here it is now. Okay, I'm on the right one. It should be live now, and then we're going to get 20 minutes of them just blathering on about nothing. Let's turn the volume down. You guys don't need to hear that garbage. All commercials. Dave is in the mix too. Saturday morning, Dave is back. Dave, I love your pictures of the iceberg on your bike. Don, I think so. It's the same spot they had to dig up on the street. 3rd time in 5 years. My water was off for most of the day. Then it was brown water due to disturbance in the water line. Yeah, dude, I know what that's like. Whenever the power goes down here from my well, the first, I don't know, whatever, 30 seconds of water is like just brown and disgusting, and it all gets churned up. Once that pump really kicks back on hard. Water's back restored for Dawn. Yep, Dave's here. I've never been normal, regular, not normal. Colin the dog whisperer. Oh yeah, dude, it's gonna be crazy. We got 8 dogs. 8 dogs. However, Joey Jojo was telling me yesterday. So when she gets back, she gets back next Saturday. The very next day, she's taking Charlie, that's her mom and dad's dog, to someone in Calgary. One of her friends said, hey, I know a lady who's looking for a dog. And he's perfect for a 1-dog home where he'll just be quiet and be like the little guard dog. Here, it's too much. Like honestly, Charlie, I like him, but he caused a lot of problems around here for me. He caused a lot of problems. And not just dog fights either, just like pure mayhem. He just kind of like set everyone off in the house. This is when me, Granny, and Joey were all stuck here together taking care of Granny. So Charlie would get into fights with Ziggy. Ziggy would fight back. They're trying to kill each other. The girls are trying to separate them. They can't. Colin has to come running as fast as he can to try to split things up. Very heated, very stressful situation, guys. So Charlie, Dude, all I can say is good riddance. You need to leave, dude. You need to leave. So 7 riders in the front group here at the Allula Tour. Guys, also next week, I was studying some stuff this morning. Okay, so we got this going on right now. We got the other Trofeo race going on at the same time. Later on today, guys, I'm going to do a nighttime race tonight. We're going to do the Cadell Evans. Where's the time here? We're going to do the Cadell Evans men's road race, 182 kilometers. Starts at 1:15 CET. Sorry, I'm spitting here. Take 8 hours off that. So I think I start at 5:15, which is perfect. So I will do this race tonight. Guys, I got nothing else to do. It's Colin, solo. Just call me Lone Wolf McQuaid. I'm also initiating my plan this week of Operation Silent Cobra. I've just made that up. Ez is back. Hello, buddy. Disconnected from the internet in the last minutes of the stream. Dude, was that yesterday? I think that's what he's saying here. Eddie's back, man. Eddie's in the mix. So, dudes, yeah, so we'll be doing the Cadell Great Ocean Road Race tonight for me at 5:15. Perfect time. I'll have all the chores done. I'll have the dogs settle down. And you know what? When Joey's not here, she'll message me and say, how are the dogs? And I always say, oh, they're great. They're like all depressed. They're all just laying around. They don't even know what to do with themselves because they basically, you know, they follow Joey everywhere. Like everywhere she goes, they follow her. So it's kind of hard on the dogs when she goes away. And lately she's been away a lot. So I keep telling her like, hey, like, you know, like if they're your babies, you need to remember all this stuff. But yeah, she's going to have a good trip with the girls. I'm going to keep myself super busy doing all the bike racing. Next week though too, also we have the, starting on the 4th, guys. When is that? Okay, the 1st is Saturday, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. So on Wednesday, we start the Comunitat Valenciana. That's a 2 pro race, so it's a stage race. I'll probably use Tour Tracker to cover that one because it's over there. And then on the 5th, the very next day, we have the UAE Women's Tour starting. So there's tons coming up, guys. I'm going to look at my schedule here quickly. I'm still just getting the blurb at the start here. So let's go to February. On Flow Bikes, let's turn some brightness up here. Let's get me looking all shiny. Yeah, let's have a look and then see if Joey comments on this later. It's not bad. Last summer, I was so shiny on Tour de France because I had so many lights on me. Joey used to rant about it every day. Yeah, she just leaves me alone now. She just lets me do my own thing now. So yeah, the 4th, we have Comunitat Valenciana. You know, it's picking up. I've got some cyclocross to do. Yeah, tomorrow morning, guys, I will not miss this one. Men's Elite World Championship Cyclocross. Matthew Vanderpool in the mix again. What's he saying here? Eddie's saying cycling number 142 from Tiriganu. Cycling team will join this race. Also, from Saudi to Australia, representing Australia. Okay, dude. Yeah, so on the 4th, we got a stage race starting, men's. Then on the 5th, we have a women's stage race starting, the UAE Tour. So the races are getting bigger, guys. On the 7th, you can see it here on screen, the Tour of Oman. Right now, that starts on the 7th. I've got it on Flow Bikes. And as you can see here, guys, we do have World Tour teams here. That's going to be interesting. Ooh, we got quite a few World Tour teams. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 World Tour teams at this race, so it's not the full thing. That's because it's a pro race. 5 stages. Ooh. We go up the Jabal Al-Ankdar. Ooh, that sounds scary, doesn't it? Let's take a look at that profile right there. The eastern, the Green Mountains on the end. That'll be the Queen stage, probably. Let's see if we can get a profile. Okay, they don't have any profiles up for it yet, guys, so let's just jump back. Dude, so like there's tons of racing coming. Adam Yates is going to be at the Tour of Oman. So we'll jump back some more. So the Tour of Oman's going off. Yeah, guys, it's just like, it's crazy now. It is just crazy time. So let's get back to what we're really here for, the Allula Tour. We're currently, I'm going to just refresh here, 78 kilometers into the race, average speed 39 kilometers an hour. So it's not as fast as yesterday. I think they're all saving it up for the end here. Let's take a look at the actual GC. Yanis Vossard has a 4-second lead over Afonso Eulalio from Bahrain Victorious. Sergio Higuita is there at 6 seconds. Dude, this race is kind of up in the air. Let's just go back to Milan Vader here, 30 seconds back. Pretty much, I think anyone here could take a run for it at the finish line. That final kick there is going to be pretty brutal. I think it said it's 3 kilometers at 12%. Like, that's an absolute wall. And even after they finish, it looks like they still have about 10 kilometers to go. 12 kilometers to go. So there'll be a chance for people to get over the top and try to make a run for it. I don't have any imagery of that there. Hey, check this out, guys. Let's just watch some of the dudes going by. There we go. Oh, just that guy almost got a bottle to the face. You see that? See if anyone else throws a bottle right at him. There we go. There we go. More bottles. It's probably not a trash zone, but they'll get away with it there because they'll say, hey, there was a guy there. He could have picked up all those bottles. There's that, guys. Okay, let's jump back over here, dudes. Dave, India just had its first World Tour race this last weekend, according to Jason. Yeah, dude, it was called the Pune race, Pune. I think it was 4 stages. I wonder if we can still see results. Latest results. Sharjah. Dude, I'm just kind of staring at this. It went off. Yeah, there it was right there. Stage 4, and that would have been, yeah, that was the final stage. So it looks like on GC, Luke Mudgway, who rides for Lightning Star, won that race. Let's take a look at Luke here. He's 29 years old. Yeah, I did see this guy's picture. Luke Mudgway of New Zealand. Born in Palmerston North, 29 years old. So yeah, that was the first ever. It's a 2.2 race, stage race at the lowest level of professional racing, road racing. So they did 4 stages, and Luke actually won 2 stages. 7th on the prologue, 1st on stage 1, 1st on stage 2, 6th and 13th. So good for him. So yeah, they just did that. There was no coverage of that one, but I was just kind of like watching results, guys. Now let's get back to where we're supposed to be. Lawrence Pithy here. This is Swoosh Kid. Won the Cadel Evans Great Rose as a 21-year-old. Go Bora Hansgrohe. Dave, I feel so strong. I averaged 16.2 kilometers an hour yesterday. Yeah, I know it's brutal when you compare yourself to those guys. Dudes, why don't we do that quickly? We're going to look at the men's race. We'll take a look at the start list. Here it is. So here's the start list for the Great Ocean Road Race. Most of the names you're going to see here, you've probably seen in the Tour Down Under. Jaco Allula's coming with an absolute hitters team here. Luke Plapp, Ben O'Connor, Luke Durbridge, Mauro Schmidt, the Swiss champion. UAE's only got 4 riders announced so far. Adam Yates is the big name there. Their sprinter, Juan Sebastian Milano, is in the mix though too. Lidl Trek and Andrea Baggioli, probably the big name there. Ooh, Visma Lisa Bike, Maddie Brennan, guys. Maddie Brennan. So we're going to, the sprinters are coming out too. It's not a tough course. It's not a hilly race, guys. It's going to be a sprint finish on that one. Here's Red Bull here. Lawrence Pithy. That's who Swoosh Kid was just talking about. 23 years old. And you can see here, he won it, as Swoosh Kid said, he won the Cadel Evans Great Ocean Road Race in 2024. He is only 23 years old, so yes, he would have won as a 21-year-old. He just finished 71st in the GC at the Santos Tour Down Under. So this is going to be a good race tonight. So guys, come back for that one tonight, unless you've got some hot plans planned for a Saturday night, which I do not. Guys, I've whined about it a lot, and I'm still going to whine about it because... Oh, I got to get back here. Today, I should have been going to Cabo. Just didn't work out. This is what happens when you collect animals and then it all falls apart at the last second. And also, too, guys, I got to say, I was really convinced that that job was going to line up for me. Interviewing early December. Okay, give us a couple weeks. And then at Christmas time, okay, we're going to meet in the new year. The week of January 5th, okay? Emailed them. Okay, we're going to push it back to the end of the month. It still could happen. I don't know. I know I was the guy for the job. Um, but that's okay. I've gone in a different direction now. I don't need that. Especially a job when they basically stall you for 2 months. Hey, basically, you know what, dudes? Get it together. Get it together. I always see people complaining about this too. Okay, here's the start here. They're showing the replay of it right now. Wow, what a cool city. What a cool city in Allula Old Town. Yeah, this is awesome, man. Yeah, I wouldn't mind checking this place out. Lots of cool things out here. Sand things in the desert, sculptures in the desert. Yeah, employers, when you're going to hire someone, just make a decision. Stop crapping the bed. You know, they do it all the time. I see people talking about it. You know, I put out 400 resumes and I didn't get one thing back. I think a lot of these employers are just fake hiring. I don't know what it is. Who knows? But yeah, to put someone on hold for 2 months. Hey, dudes, I don't need you. Go F yourself. That's what I feel like saying right now. I didn't actually say that. But yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I said it. I admit it. I said it. I've got my YouTube channel rocking. I got the OG crew here. Finally, video footage here, guys, at 63.2 kilometers to go. So we need to refresh this real quick. PCS is way behind, guys. It's going to get updated here quick. Yeah, very strange. PCS is saying 81 kilometers to go, and over here it says 63. I wonder what they've done different. So that's going to give us 17 kilometers different. Please say they haven't chopped out the final climb. Please say you haven't chopped that out. Anyway, this happened yesterday. There we go, guys. It just happened before ours. I was going to say this happened yesterday too, where big blips. And the Peloton is on fire right now, guys. Single file, probably, you know, over 100 riders hammering right now. A lot of two-door colors on the front, guys, as you would expect. All the two-door riders are right there. Where is the... I can see the leader's jersey. Leader's jersey here is green, guys. Yeah, there he is right there. That's Yanis Boissard. So we have 2 Bahrain victorious riders, 5 two-door riders, Yanis the leader, and a two-door rider right behind him. I want to hear the call of the finish, Jonathan Milan and Jay Milano of UAE. I hate when organizations do that, don't tell you things have changed. Oh, yeah, dude, because... Yeah, so green jerseys, the GC leaders. Yeah, I went to apply for the job, and I think I told you the story. I'm going to say it right again right now. I show up, they're like, we know who you are. I'm like, huh? They said, you've applied here before. You're way overqualified. Who cares? And I hate that word anyways. Yeah, like, I am. It just, thanks. I get that a lot. That's my dick saying. And why don't you tell us about yourself? Started talking. My name's Colin. YouTube. You know, like people. Yada yada yada. And they're like, dude. He goes, stop right there. He goes, do you want to be an account manager for us? I'm like, what does that involve? So he told me. He says, you'd be doing exactly what I'm doing. He goes, this is what you should be doing for us. And I'm like, well, I said, I applied for this job, but if you think I can do that job better and it's a better fit, put me in the back, train me up for a couple months, get me downtown where I can razzle dazzle. Because I know a ton of people downtown. That's my background. I know how to talk to engineers, drilling guys, geophysicists, geologists, presidents, you name landmen, you name it. And so that was going off. So they're just showing a sprint replay here now. That looks like... Yeah, let me just see who that was there. This would have been the breakaway guys here. Was that Federico Giacomoni? Might have been. Let's just have a look. Sprint there. No sprint names coming through yet. They got a poll here. Will Yanis Boissard be able to win the general classification? Dude, I think there's going to be a huge attack at the finish here. I think what's going to happen is, guys, we're still in phase 1 of the race right now. We're going to get over this little bump here. And around kilometer 130, I would imagine, on this false flat, phase 2 is going to kick off. There's going to be a lot of pressure on the front. They're going to try to start tiring out the teams, shedding the workers in the groups to isolate GC contenders before the wall starts. Two-door is going to have to be on their game today. Dave, I thought I was going to work for a bike shop in 2023, and they basically told me I had the job, just paperwork. Then they ghosted me. I won't ever use them for air. Even use them for air. Yeah, dude, I know. Dude, I know. It's so ridiculous. So, yeah, they pushed me back a couple weeks because Now it was a new job. I got to get backing from the big guys. It's because the job thing has changed now. We're thinking we're going to hire you to do that. And we still need a person for that role. So now it's getting more complicated. You made it complicated, not me, dude. Not me. I just showed up and told you about myself. And you can read my resume. 21 years downtown doing what you guys do. Yeah, so ghost me. I've sent the emails. I've kept in touch. And, yeah. You know what? Screw you. That's where I'm at in my life, guys. I'm just moving forward. You dick me around, you're going to get dicked around back. So, okay, guys. Sergio Higuita, third place overall, has crashed. He has crashed. I'm seeing some blood on his right elbow and his right hip. Ooh, there we go. 2 riders involved in the crash. It was Higuita and an Astana rider. It was a teammate. I saw the Astana rider. He's got a white jersey on. So best young rider maybe? I don't know who that was. We're going to figure that out. Youth jersey. It's Afonso in the youth jersey who rides for Bahrain, so it wasn't him. But there was another rider there who wasn't a Astana rider with a white jersey on. And at first I couldn't tell it was Astana, and he was kind of looking over with his hand up, looking at Sergio like, hey man, like I wonder if he caused the accident. 59 kilometers to go. So yeah, dude, like all through this Christmas season, like guys, you know, it's been very stressful for me. Joey's parents, Joey's mom living here, just everything. And then this stupid job, you know. I remember late November, early December, I had 3 interviews at 2 different companies. And Joey was all excited. She's like, oh my God, could you imagine if you're finally back doing geology? She was so excited about it. And then it just fizzled. But boom, again. Yeah, like total nightmare. And so I could see Joey go from being so excited for me to just being, I don't know, disappointed. You know? And I think some of that disappointment is on me. Like, dude, get yourself a job. What's wrong with you? Like, just, that was never said. I don't want to say that. But I can feel it. So, F those guys. Both those companies, F you. Like, piss me off. So anyways, dudes, in the meantime, trying to survive through Christmas and New Year's, I was like, dudes, I'm going to fire up my real estate license again. YouTube's coming. I've been just hanging on for dear life with nothing to do in the mornings, waiting for those jobs. I'm like, well, should I apply for a $20 an hour pumping gas job? That pays more than YouTube does right now, guys. It's really bad right now. But dudes, I know it comes around, and I am Mr. Consistency, and I am a very patient person. But sometimes, here's a Tiragano rider waving at the camera. Who is this? He's got the orange jersey on. What is the orange jersey? 144? So that's 144 there. I know Eddie's probably watching going, dude, it's Key. So why would Key have the jersey? I don't know. I wonder if that's the most combative or... Okay, guys, we need to look at... Okay, dudes, sorry. I'm bouncing around a lot today. Let me go back to the live stats here. So, is he in the Mountains jersey? Okay, it doesn't show. Points jersey. Yeah, we're not... Okay, there it goes. We have no Mountains jersey points. Youth jersey. Teams jersey. Wow. Caja Rural is the number 1 team. And then Team Ukio. That's crazy. So let's get back to the race, dudes. So yeah, dudes, I just got sick of waiting around for them, and I just thought I'll get the YouTube channel going. So guys, I need you all to pile in here. I need you to spread the word of what I'm doing so I can actually get something of a paycheck doing this, guys. It will come. Okay, guys, at the finish, we've got 10, 6, and 4 seconds available as well. At the finish. 3, 2, and 1 at the last sprint we just went through at 155 point. No, oh, that's interesting. At the top of the climb, There's 3, 2, and 1 seconds available. And then 12, 13 kilometers later at the finish, we have 10, 6, and 4 seconds. Flocky saying, okay, hang on. Matteo Malicelli signed to Astana after Tour Langkawi in 2024. From Team Ukyo after winning 3 stages for a Japanese team. Dude, I didn't know that. Thank you so much. Dude, I love when dudes like you come in and support the channel like this. Absolutely love it. Dave says, is there any country where fast food places are hiring native of that country and not new arrivals? Dude, I know, right? Yeah, like, you know, some of the... Dude, I can see what's going on there. But yeah, like in Canada anyways, fast food jobs, Tim Hortons, McDonald's. That's where, like, basically kids should be working to get some work experience when they're like 14, 15, and 16. That's all changed now. So we got a bunch of kids floating around, you know, that are 18, 19, and 20, and they've never worked a job. Like, ever. I worked at grocery stores. I worked at Kmart. I worked at Food City. I worked at this big graphics place at night, like a paper place. I did all sorts of stuff. But nowadays, kids aren't getting those jobs. It's sad. Flocky says, feel your pain, dude. Applying for jobs is a nightmare. Yeah, dude, especially for me in an industry that's changed a bit. I've got too much experience. And that is a fact. I mean, there's guys with my experience still working. But I have a lot of friends, my vintage, who I graduate with. I'd say maybe a quarter are still working. They got the management jobs and they're safe. And the rest of us got punted. So my best buddy, he's a realtor. That's what he does. He ended up for a company called the Real Estate Company, Trek, in Calgary. I think there's over 300 realtors. He was their number 1 realtor last year. I think I said already. He told me, he said, hey, dude, he goes, I finally made more than I did as a geologist. First time. Took him 5 years. So, Dave's saying, best thing about all the snow is that crashes hurt a lot less. Yeah, Dave's saying, too, also, at our age, they look at work experience and do the math and file 13 us. I know. Basically, hey, all you young dudes, 38, 40, I'm sorry you're afraid of me. Hey, dudes, I'm sorry that you're afraid of me. I'm sorry your ego is so weak that you can't handle someone that's a total pro coming in. Your loss, your loss. You sit at your crappy job behind a crappy desk and I'll rock the YouTube channel. Because, guys, you can actually make a living at a certain point. Dave's saying his first job was paper route when he was 12. Yeah, Dave, exactly. For the fans, standardized jerseys might make sense. Dude, I know. It threw me off. You guys saw it yesterday. Jonathan Milan getting out-sprinted by Malicelli. And I'm like, who's this guy in the red jersey? I was trying to figure out every name on the planet. Because at first I thought, well, there's no way Milan's going to lose. Like, I thought he wasn't even in the sprint. I thought he got held up and he wasn't in the sprint. Sorry, guys. I got a runny nose today. Flocky, I bet on Jan Castellan in this race to podium at 25 to 1. Dude, nice one. Dave saying now drivers delivering papers. I think you're saying no. Okay, where's Jan Castellan? Dude, I don't even know what team Jan Castellan's on right now, so we're going to go to the start list. Jan Castellan. Sorry, guys. I can't remember every name. Looks like Lidl Treks lost 2 riders, Christian Egholm and Edward Toynes. Castellan. I'm looking, guys. So it sounds quieter upstairs now because I'll tell you the truth, guys. Joey was having a little bit of a meltdown. She was looking for a particular pair of flip-flops, her Coach flip-flops, just tearing the house apart. And there's Castellan right there, Spanish rider for Caja Rural, 22 years old. Oh yeah, he's a climber, 55 kgs, guys. This guy is an ultimate lightweight. We're going past some big airfield here. Wonder if this is a military base. Possibly. Lots of fencing. Castellan overall right now, dude, is 10th place overall. So if you're looking at the results here, the black numbers are the stage result, and these kind of like, I don't know what kind of color that is, yellowish brown something. So if we look at the actual GC, you're going to see Castellan in 10th place, 16 seconds down. Dude, this guy could win the race. I think this guy could still win the race. He's a total climber. Igor Arieta's there. Total climber. He could win the race, 16 seconds down. Nicholas Vinokurov, So you're saying there's a chance? Yeah, of course there's a chance. But we got Sergio Higuita at the front, Afonso and Yanis Voissard. We're doing a big turnaround, this huge, gigantic roundabout traffic circle. They come around, they're going right back out. I see that a lot at this race. There's a lot of out and back on their best quality roads. So yeah, so back to the job stuff, guys. Yeah, I just got sick of waiting. So I think it was, well, I guess I've had my license back for, wow, I've had it back for almost 2 weeks. Showed a couple houses. Still working on that course. That's a course I should have had done in 5 days. Yeah, Flocky, thanks, dude. Yeah, it is Carl, 10th place overall, and I think he has a good chance of winning the race if he goes on the move at the right time. So now that Joey's gone and the girls are gone, I can focus on my course because I've had way too many distractions, way too much stuff going on. Just getting distracted by Joey leaving for the trip. She's tearing the house apart at 4:30 in the morning looking for a pair of shoes. And if she can't find them, guess who misplaced them? This guy right here. So then I said, well, what color? Oh, they're black with like a gold thing on them. And I said, well, when would you have worn them last? Because it's winter. Well, I was just wearing them recently, Colin. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that. I don't watch everything you wear. Dave's saying with all the winds, this race won't be a parade. Yeah, let's check the weather out, guys. I can see their dogs going nuts upstairs again. Dude, winds are really light today. It says average temperature 25 degrees, and right now where we're at, dead calm. So I think they might have a nice day today. I don't know what's going on upstairs. It's Charlie. Charlie, the one that ruined my life. That's what you did, Charlie. That's what you did. Guys, and there's a lot of truth to that. Yeah, he's upstairs barking again. You know what he's doing? He's following Ziggy around, just barking and barking and barking and barking and barking. Just provoke, 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 provoke. And then Ziggy attacks him. And when Granny and Joey were here, they try to break up the fight. They both got bit by one of the dogs because they put their hands in. I go up calmly, put my foot in between their mouths. It breaks them up. Yeah, Dave says, how do you lose fresh breeze? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, how do you lose shoes you don't wear? Yeah, dude, she said she just wore them. And I'm like, well, where would you have worn them? It's winter. When would you be wearing flip-flops outside? I said, oh, maybe when you went to Vegas. I didn't wear them in Vegas, Colin. Okay. I just thought because you went to Vegas, it's nice there in the winter to wear flip-flops. That's the only place I can see her wearing them. So we've already had the flip-flop incident. And again, dudes, normal for every trip. Normal for every trip. The girls will be horrified. They're like, oh God, Colin, we got to get through the airport with Mom. I'm like, oh yeah, enjoy that. What Joey Jojo does, and this is just how she is, guys. It's just the way it is, and I'm used to it, and I know it. Whatever she's doing, freaking out about, it's someone else doing it. It's someone else doing it. It's not her doing it. It's someone else doing it. So, yeah, she'll be stressed out checking in. She'll be stressed out weighing her bags because they'll probably be over the limits for a week. Down there, she's going to need all her nice clothes. She's going to need her relaxing clothes. She's going to need her beach clothes. She's going to have about 30 pairs of shoes. It's just not even, it doesn't even make sense to me. Yeah, Joey Jojo was in Vegas like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, she went down for 4 days, guys. Dental thing and a little, like, I don't know what you want to call it, like a little consultation for a little cosmetic surgery. Let's just call it that. That's why she went, guys. That's why she went. Yeah, Dawn saying I wore flip-flops at the pool in Vegas. Yeah, she's just misplaced them, guys. She's just misplaced them. When she travels or, she goes out, she'll take like a bag of stuff. Like she just went out with Kelly. Kelly's her best friend. They met Wednesday and they went to a little hotel by the airport and had drinks, got drunk there. I didn't know they had a shoe fetish. And so, dude, she could have put them in a bag. She carries this big bag around. I call it her hobo bag. And I'm like, you look like a freaking hobo when you walk around. And it's just jammed with everything. But you know what? That hobo bag. So guys, I was gonna say here too. Favorites today: Jan Christian, Paul Double. Dude, watch Paul Double. Watch him. He is the master of the last stage win. 2 races in a row last year, guys. I've talked about this already. You can see here, Tour Guangxi, he won on the second last stage. Tour of Slovakia, he won on the last stage, hovering in 39th place, 42nd, 42nd, 47th for 4 stages. Last stage just killed everyone. So watch Paul Double for Team Jayco Allula. He's their main dude here. They've also got Sergio Higuita, obviously, and Afonso Ulalio. So yeah, I guarantee you when she went there, she had a bag. Dude, oh yeah, the bag. The bag. Any, like, if there was, like, end days, zombie apocalypse, what do you call it? EMP pulse. Anything happened, meteor strike, anything like that, in that bag, you would probably be able to survive the apocalypse. Guaranteed, because there's so much stuff in there. There'll be, like, shoes, clothing, hair ties, bottles of perfume, multitudes of makeup, hairbrushes, what else? Oh, packs of gum, a calculator, just anything you can think of will be in there. Maybe a curling iron you could use as a hand weapon. Dude, like, it's crazy. And then I picked that bag. I'm like, why are you carrying so much stuff? And then chargers for different things, chargers from phones that are like she doesn't even own anymore. And then when she's sorting through her bag, guarantee this will happen on the way to the airport. We're gonna jump in the car. I'll have the car warmed up for her because I'm good like that. And I'll be like, do you have your passport? Check. Do you have your ticket? Whatever, which you need. You have your stuff that you need, your important things that you gotta have with you. And then she'll start rooting through that bag and pulling things out, and then she'll just get all worked up again. It's the Joey Jojo Gong Show, guys. Joey Jojo Gong Show. Hopefully she never sees this video. Colin, why are you saying those things about me? Because it's true. She'll never see this video, guys. She'll never see it. If it's not crime and killing, poisoning people, yeah, she doesn't watch it. The only time she's probably going to watch is like during Tour de France times, when there's a big amount of people here. I do tell Joey Jojo all the comments and the shout outs you give her. They're like, really? I said, yeah. Batteries, food, and water too. Oh yeah, there'll be like an occasional bottle of water rolling around in there. Hair clips, just anything you can think of. Tickets, like air travel tickets from like 6 trips ago, all jammed in the bag. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm like, that's like the bag of stress to me. The bag of stress. It totally. Hang on a second, guys. I might have shown you guys this before. So when I travel, if I'm driving, obviously I have my key in one pocket, and then in my other pocket I have this. That's it. That's it. So what's the key things here? Key things here. There's only about 3 cards that are key here. My MasterCard, my bank card, and my driver's license. These other cards, don't even use them. I think they're all expired. Actually, the 4th one works. It's for another bank I use. The other 2 cards are like protection cards. I remember this little thing. I love this thing. It's like a little hammered money clip that I bought in Cabo San Lucas at the place the girls are going to today. There's a silver place outside. It's like a little hammered one. I love it. It is it's sterling silver, 0.925 silver. Guys, did you see the hit that silver took yesterday? So yeah, I was talking to Joey about this just yesterday, how I bought this money clip there, and I still have it. I probably bought it back in, I don't know, we went 3 times with the girls. Addison says she hasn't been there since she was 11 years old. I'm like, what? So she's 20 now. Dave's saying granola. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, there'll be some granola bars in there. Yeah, dude, it's amazing the stuff that's in there. There'll be like a snack she got on a plane from like a month ago. I'm like, you gotta like get rid of that, right? Bags of like trail mix. She loves sour worms. Reese's peanut butter cups. Anything. And dudes, I'm telling you, she could probably pack about 25 pounds a year into these bags. What We males can travel with a large parka with lots of big pockets. I have my driver's license, bank card, fuel card, and my Costco membership card, and some cash in my wallet. Yeah, dude. So Dawn, I don't even carry a wallet. I just carry this. I hate wallets. This is my wallet. Yeah. So, yeah, dude, it'd be hilarious. Dude, you know what? I'll clip this and I'll send it to her. That's the only way she's going to watch it. Very, very short attention span Joey Jojo has. There's a word for it. I'm not going to repeat it here. It's hard to get her dialed in. Milan Frenton in that front group, Therese DeBont. We're down 3 minutes and 2 seconds. So I think pretty soon we're going to see phase 2 start. Peloton looks kind of angry right now. I think we do have a bit of crosswinds. They're moving at 49 kilometers an hour. They did say no wind, 7 kilometers an hour, but it's just the way the Peloton's kind of going around that corner there. I thought maybe they were echeloning a little bit, but they're not. 44 kilometers to go, and it is 5:14 in the morning. So like I told Joey, I said, I'm streaming this morning. She's like, what? I said, I'll be done plenty in time. Because we have to walk out of here at like 7. We need to be driving. Half an hour to get to the girls. 5 minutes to get them loaded up. Another 15 minutes to get to the airport. Hugs, goodbyes. Aaron's back. Dude, Aaron, checking in live. Last Hill looks interesting. Aaron, I think I was talking to Joey Jojo about you last night. I said, I love this dude's comments. You commented something on my page on the channel. I forget what it was. I just laughed my head off last night. Aaron's also Dave saying women need a steamer trunk for a trip to the corner. Dude, I know. Like, and the dudes, when they travel with me because I'm the card holder, me and Joey get 2 free bags each. 2 free bags, and guess what? Joey uses it. I said, why fill one bag up so it's so heavy you can't lift it, and then they will charge you for it because it's overweight? Just fill 2 bags with 40 pounds each. So she loves that idea. But because Mr. Emerson is not traveling with them, Colin, Inside Cycling World dudes, they don't get free bags. Like, that's how it works, girls. I'm sorry, I can't help you. I have to be on the trip with them. So they got rid of Colin. Aaron, your comment, what's colder than an Alberta Clipper? Dad not going to Cabo. Yeah, I know. Brutal cold and wind on the East Coast. Could not even imagine outside cycling right now. Dude, I know. Dave saying, but when she is focused instantly. Dude, exactly. So, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like, symptoms. Loses everything. Can travel from one room to the next, lose her phone, her glasses, and her flip-flops all in like within a period of 3 to 4 minutes. Another symptom, very messy. Which partly is what I'm talking about is just when she eats, she's like, food falls to the ground. It's everywhere. Very clumsy. And there's a few other things that's involved with this too. Just overthinking things. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Aaron, oh man, are we talking luggage difference between men and women? Dude, absolutely. We were just talking about Joey having a flip out trying to find a pair of Coach flip-flops. And I'm like, I'm not in charge of your shoes. That's you, right? And so I hear her like having dudes, honestly. And this is a circle of friends here. She's having a freak out upstairs. And so I'm like, well, do I go help her? I want to help her. But if I show up, I'm the one that did it. So I kind of wait and I wait and I wait, and then it gets worse and worse and worse. And by the time I go to help her, it's like, wah! She never found her shoes. You know what? I'm going to find them when she's gone. I'm going to find them in a really stupid spot. Like, well, they were in your dressing room on the chair. Oh, really? Oh, that's so, yeah. Then it's all calm and quiet. But at the time, run for your life. Dawn, Colin just needs to travel with his white Speedo and white cycling shoes. Done. Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly. Dude, I'm kind of like, because real estate's just starting and I got my course in that, I was going to visit a buddy in Vegas maybe. I thought about doing that. Or I'm actually, you know what? I'm really ticked I didn't get to go to Cabo. And dude, you know what? I could almost use like a solo Sit in the sun trip, listen to podcasts, just like meditation time. So if anyone wants to go to Cabo with me, let me know. Dave, I'm sort of similar. I lost my phone in 1 second when I put it down to pay for pizza. Oh yeah, dude, it's constant. It's constant. Like with Joey, do you know where my phone is? Do you know where my phone is? I just hit the find my phone thing. Go there, it is. It just starts sending her a little ping, and then it keeps pinging once she's found it, and then she gets mad that it's still pinging. I'm like, dude, come on! I'm trying to help you here. Aaron say the Allula Tour seems like the race team sent all of the B guys. Yeah, it's not like the very very top here, but it's a lot of the close guys that are going to be working later on for the big GC guys. Dudes, while we're here, why don't we do this right now? Trofeo Palenka is on right now. 5 riders off the front. Guys, now let's take a look at this one here. It's a 1.1 race, and we got Remco again. I like this guy over here, Ivan Romeo. I like Raul Garcia Pernia. Markel Balaki, he'll be a big name for the future here. Colby Simmons is here for EF. Team Jayco Allula, biggest name there. Geez, I'm not even sure. Maybe Covey. Uno X is there. Team Flanders Balois. Pulte Visit Malta. UAE, we have Morgado, who's just won a race lately. Benoit, Cosnefroy. I think the strongest team might be UAE here. So that race is going on right now too. We have Women's Elite Cyclocross. I'll be on the way to the airport, so I'm going to miss that one. We will be doing, dudes, if anyone's around tonight, please join me, help pump the numbers up. Even if you don't watch it. Join me for the men's Great Ocean Road Race. I think it starts at 5:15 Mountain Standard Time. So even for you guys on the East Coast, it won't be that late. Aaron, man, I end up having to carry 50-pound bags for my wife and daughter, while mine is never close to that. Dude, exactly. When me and Joey Jojo travel like solo, together, without the girls is what I mean. My bag is like 30 pounds. Hers is like 49.5. She'll end up putting extra stuff in my bag before we leave. Like I'm talking like a whole bag of makeup this big. She refuses to use hotel blow dryers and hotel curling irons, any of that stuff. Do hotels provide curling irons? I guess they don't provide those. So she'll bring like a full... Yeah, she's prepared for anything. I told you, like the apocalypse, she's ready for it. Yeah, saying UAE is the strongest is a daily occurrence. I know. Way too much money on that team. Still got 7 riders up front here. Still a 3-minute and 13-second gap. There's going to have to be some huge effort now coming. We have 38.2 to go. Got a rider for Astana pulling over here. Looks like a front wheel. Let's just see. It's Anton Kuzmin. It is front wheel. He's checking the tire right now. Here comes the dude with the little bolt gun, whatever you call it. Wheels off. Drops the wheel. See, the quick release is way quicker. Bolt gun going back in. Dude, like, I mean, that was quick release. He would have been gone 30 seconds ago. But, whatever. He's back moving now. Yeah, so, dudes, I take him to the airport. See ya. So, I'll be just kind of trying to entertain myself for the next week. UAE are the Los Angeles Dodgers cycling. Dude, yeah, I know. I got big into that this year after we saw the Dodgers in Denver at the day before the Metallica concert. And, yeah, like, dude, there's just too much money. They're basically, whoever's got the most money wins. Like, there's literally no salary cap in MLB. So whoever has the most money should win or be very close to the top all the time. It doesn't mean they're going to win. There could be a team that's got, 3/4 of the budget that sneaks through and gets there. But yeah, the Dodgers, the Yankees, huge budgets and always there or thereabouts. They're never last with those budgets. They can't be. So yeah, this next week, guys, it's going to be a long one for me. Hopefully everyone can join me for all the racing just to keep my mind working. I kind of like let the girls do their thing on their trips, so I just kind of like vanish. I don't really even hear from them that much. But I'm sure I will. I'm sure they'll give me a show. It's supposed to be a go away and chill out, relax. Joey, chill. De-stress in your life. Oh yeah, Aaron. It was. I told Joey this, and she laughed her head off too. I was talking about the dentist phone number rant, which I still think is absolutely insane. Let's change the main phone number of our office that's been here. It's the oldest dental office in Mountain View County. I think it's been there since the 50s. And let's change the phone number now. I mean, maybe the phone number's changed over the years, but it hasn't changed in a long time. And so it's one of those things where these little towns, the first three numbers, that basically tells you what town you're calling. So when you see a different number, I think it's a Calgary number. So no one's going to call them. So their new patients, they're getting about 25% of what they used to get with the super duper cheese ball high pressure sales team in place. Aaron saying at least Colin has Super Bowl props to keep him busy. Don, the more you win, the more money you have. Then you have a bigger budget to keep winning, feeding the machine. Yeah, it just keeps going. Guys, we're just listening to my furnace here. Keep going. I noticed this morning for the first time, the inducer motor is going on my furnace. They can take years to die. They just get noisy. What's the inducer motor, guys? Hey, thanks for coming to Colin's HVAC Learning Center. It's the motor that dumps all the natural gas fumes out. It gets it running. Then what comes on? Then the igniter comes on. Then the gas comes on. The flame, I guess you call it the flame arrestor maybe, checks to make sure there's flame. Then it runs. So I can hear the inducer motor just buzzing away. It's a bearing. That's not the issue. This morning, I heard it go, and I'm like, I didn't hear the of the natural gas. The little flame sensor. The flame sensor was dirty, and so if it doesn't detect the flame, your furnace does not run. Not good in the wintertime, guys. So basically all you got to do is reach in there with some steel wool and scrape the flame sensor, get the carbon buildup off it, and then it runs fine. But I told Jojo, I said, I got to get this looked at. So I said, do you have a good HVAC guy that you use for your office? If that was true in all sports, I would have seen a Leafs Cup by now. I'm so glad I don't have my old rotary phone now with a 10-digit dial. Yeah. Aaron, I had to clean my flame sensor in November. Yeah, dude, I just hear it. Like, especially now that the inducer motor's so loud, like it's buzzing. I can hear it from here. And I don't hear the whoo, then I know. Because there have been times I've woken up and the house has gotten so cold. I'm like, what is going on? Flame sensor. So, maybe I'll call an HVAC guy this week when Joey's not around and get that inducer motor replaced. I don't think I need a new furnace, but an inducer motor, yeah, you got to have that. If the inducer motor fails or locks up, your furnace will not run at all. Yep. Aaron saying you can clean it with steel wool, sand, or fine grit sandpaper. Yeah, dude, I just reach my hand and you can barely even see what you're doing. I just kind of scrape away for a little bit, and then it's fine. I haven't cleaned it yet this winter. The inducer motor, it's not the blower motor, I don't think. So there's the main motor for the big fan. This is a small one. It's like a little black thing about that big, Aaron, that sits like kind of at the top of the furnace. It basically says, I got to get it's like a mini fan. I got to get all the unburnt gas out before this thing starts. So it'll run 30 seconds and then the process happens. And then once the furnace even goes off, that inducer motor will keep running to make sure there's no buildup of fumes in your house. That could cause an explosion, I guess. So yeah, you kind of got two motors. You got your inducer motor, and you got the big monster blower motor. Blower's fine. Guys, we're here. Hey, why don't we talk cycling for a second? We're 33.2 kilometers to the finish. UAE on the front. Tudor, we're moving back up there right now. And the gap now still at 3 minutes, 12 seconds. These guys are going to have to start getting working here. Dries de Bont up front for Jaco Allula, who will be there to relay Paul Double up there if he has to. Let's take a look at Dries de Bont, 34 years old. He'll be able to pull him for a little bit, and then he'll get dropped. On this guys, this is going to be a steep one. This is going to be one steep mofo. I'm telling you that right now. 12% gradient for 3 kilometers. Ugh. I got to imagine it's a dam or something. What is the Harat Urid? Whatever that is. Like, just look at the steepness of it. It's crazy. Dave's saying, I'm glad I'm not at my old job with the old furnace and water heaters that needed to have pilots relit about three times. Oh, yeah. Lighting pilots. No thanks. All the things nobody taught you in high school. Yeah, dude, it's just all things you learn. Like, living here, Joey Jojo and the girls, they have no idea. Like, no idea. Like, they'll wake up and, they don't realize I've been up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I've realized I can hear it from wherever I am in the house. Or I just know. I'm like, that furnace should be running right now because it's cold outside. And I'm like, is the furnace? And I wait a while. I'm just laying there. I try to creep out of the room, not wake Joey Jojo up. And then I go downstairs. I'm like, yeah, it's not running. You can hear it start. It'll run through the cycle. Bzzz. And back when the motor was quiet, it was a lot harder to hear. It just cycles on and off, on and off, on and off. It does not want to burn that natural gas or release it when there's no flame. Because the flame sensor is saying, I don't like this. Go in fuego on the damn. The damn. All that stuff was on the roof. I also had to replace a bad compressor for the AC in August. Yeah, dude, it's all those things you kind of learn. Like, my biggest learning lesson out here was learning how to use my well house properly, fighting the cold, how to get a heater properly, water freezing off at the well house, which is probably 400 yards from the house. Dude, I could tell you a million stories about that. I think the first winter I moved in here, it mustn't have been very cold because the water didn't freeze off. And I was here about 10 months by myself before I said, hey girls, let's live together. So they all moved in with me. It was perfect. And that winter though, probably the winter of 2013 into 2014, the water froze off. Those girls left here within a couple hours. They were like, we're leaving. Right? And I'm like, what do I do? Called a dude out, this rip-off plumber, charged me $1,200 to get my water going again. $1,200. Him and his Toby that showed up, I think he charged me $90 an hour for his Toby. I helped them carry all their gear out there. They had this stupid steamer units, which they never needed. Oh, that ticked me off. $1,200. Then it froze off again. I don't know, a few weeks later. So I forget how I fixed it then. Probably took me like a winter or two to figure out. There's a 90 from the well. There's a 90 to the house. Well, it freezes on the 90s. There's heat tape on it, guys. Heat tape is only good to so cold. When you're hitting minus 40, that heat tape just can't keep up. Can't keep up with the cold. There's a tap in the middle. So quickly I learned, there's a tap in the middle. So if I turn the tap and I have water, then I know it's not frozen on the well side. It means it has to be frozen on the house side because I have water at the tap. If I don't have water at the tap, then it means the water's not getting to the tap. It's frozen over there. So then I just bought a big heater, and every time this would happen, I would go outside and I would cook the well house up and fix it. Was that frozen pipes? Yeah, so dude, that was my water supply to my house. And dude, so when it was really bad, it's been fixed. It's never had a problem at all now for probably 3 winters. I put on a really good, so it's not the heat trace, that's fine. I put on a really, really good insulated, the tin foil with the foam and more tin foil wrap around everything. It's never frozen off even at minus 40 now. So it just needed proper insulation over top of the pipe. But yeah, I've spent hours out there fighting it in the first. Guys, I've been here 13 years. And sadly, that's going to end here pretty quick. Sadly, but not sadly, because, kind of won out. 28.7 kilometers to go, guys. The gap is still at 3 minutes and 6 seconds. Currently 5:30 in the morning, so we got lots of time still. And I would be out there in the dark by myself. I would be out there at 2 o'clock in the morning. I got to the point when it was so bad under one cold stretch where, like cold guys, where it was minus 40 and worse Celsius at night, and it would warm up to minus 35 through the day. So the system never got a chance to warm up through the day. It was always freezing cold. I would go out there every 2 hours and run the heater. And then I would trudge back to the house. And I would go out again. And the girls, they just go to bed and they don't even think about it. They're like, okay, good night, Colin. Yeah, okay, good night, girls. I'm going to have a great night. Um, where is this Cabo you speak of? I need holiday suggestions. Dude, Cabo San Lucas, the greater area is called Los Cabos. It's the tip of the Baja Peninsula in Mexico. Aaron saying Cabo is Cabo San Lucas on the Pacific part of Baja, California. Dude, it's my favorite place to go. I've been to the Mayan. We've been to the Mayan. Let me think. The girls have been more than me because they went on a trip there with their mom 2 years ago. But me and Joey Jojo went once by ourselves. We took the girls once. Joey took the girls once. I've done the Port Vallarta. Joey's done the Port Vallarta. We did the Mazatlan together as a group, as a family. That was 2018. That was a sad one, guys. That was after Avery's boyfriend died in a car crash. She was 18 years old. Yeah, that was horrifying. I remember being downtown, March 13th, and Joey calling me, just like lost her mind. Like screaming down the phone at me, driving somewhere. I don't even know where she was when it happened. I'm going to have to ask her that today. Little things like that really trigger my mind, guys. And yeah, she was losing. I'm like, please pull over, please pull over, please pull over. So yeah, the police had gone to the school and pulled Avery out of class and said, yeah, your boyfriend's dead. Which was kind of, I don't know if they should have approached her. I don't know. Like, he was playing hockey in Drumheller, and he was coming home to go home. It's only an hour to Drumheller tops. He was coming home first thing in the morning to see his family because he needed a training camp. So he played in Red Deer. He played at the Red Deer Optimist Chiefs. They got knocked out of the playoffs. Drumheller says, we want you to come play for us. He was a good player. He had to go play with them for the full weekend. I think it was 4 days straight. And I remember this too. I remember this so well. Because it was young love and all that stuff. Avery says, oh, I'm never going to see him again. Yeah. Yeah, she never saw him again. She said it on the Thursday. She was bawling her eyes out. Yeah, so he hit a tanker truck in the fog. It was March 13th. Early in the mornings around here, the fog is so bad. Like, you'll be driving along, crystal clear, and all of a sudden you can't see anything in the lows. So I think he drove into the side of a tanker truck pulling out. I remember, again, guys, that phone call from Joey. Oh, yeah. We got through all that. March 13th, and then at the very beginning of April, then the Humboldt bus crash happened where like 15 hockey players, teenage boys basically died. They were all friends of Ryan, who died. That was Avery's boyfriend. Like, they played together. He was just on a different team. So it was just like crazy here. Anyway, I got to move on from that. That's stressing me out. Ez is asking, how long till they chase him back? Guys, we're at 255 now. They're slowly bringing it down now. False flatty climb here. But still 255, and we have 25 kilometers. It's all going to take off in those last 3 kilometers, guys. Good time of the year to see current NFL players whose seasons have ended. Yeah, exactly, Aaron. Lindsey Vonn crash news, not good for that event. How is your Winter Olympic curling prep going? Dude, I got to think about that. Yeah, dude, that's a good question. Closest thing to Cabo I'm getting right now is some Jose Cuervo gold. Yes. Yeah, Dawn, it was super sad, man. Super sad. So he died. His best friend, I forget his name. He's a blonde kid. I bet you I think there was 12 or 1,300 people at the funeral. And Don Cherry, everyone knows Don Cherry from Canada, when he was still allowed to speak on the air, NHL commentator for CBC. He even talked about Ryan dying. And Don McLean, Don's counterpart there, he played for the Red Deer Optimist Chiefs. So they actually did a little spotlight on Ryan. And so his best friend, I can't remember his name, he was at the funeral, standing on stage with Avery, my daughter. And then 3 weeks later, that same kid, that blonde kid, he was in the Humboldt bus crash, the very front row. Guys, look up the Humboldt bus crash and look at the pictures. Dude, I don't know how anyone survived. They were in like a Greyhound style bus, a coach, and the trucker that was supposed to stop didn't stop. He had a stop sign. They're traveling down the main highway. This guy pulled out and just obliterated the bus. And there was just a huge mass of debris over here, and that dude, oh, I can't believe I don't remember his name. The kid has slept in my basement. The kid has slept probably on the same couch that I hang out on when they had their little hangouts and stuff. And yeah, he was in the front row and he lived. So it's crazy. Hard to replace a replicate of Mai Tai in Waikiki Beach or whale watching winter in Maui. Hurry hard. Yeah, love the curling. Dude, I love curling. I went to the Briar once. I absolutely loved it. Aaron saying it gets very foggy in Humboldt, California. Yeah, so that was the Humboldt, I think their Humboldt Broncos bus crash. Look that up, guys. It's just messed up. And they were all young dudes, like all 18, 19, maybe 20, 21, I think is the oldest they can play till. And I think some of the coaches died. And I don't even know what happened to the driver. Like, total negligence. Not the bus driver, the truck driver. So, yeah, that was just... Dudes, that was horrible. Like, I think Ryan was... Yeah, I know Ryan was March 13th. I think the Humboldt crash was April 6th or something. So, it was so close together, too. Avery had to go through it twice. Yeah, like, just absolutely brutal, guys. I can't... Ooh. I think I'm thinking about this because when Joey was trying to get ready upstairs, I was trying to help her a little bit. I had a metal... There's a dude in town that does airbrush painting, and he's really good. He's my tire guy. And he painted a picture of Ryan in his hockey jersey and stuff like that. So, yeah, I had that made for Avery. It's beautiful. Okay, dudes, still watching what's going on here. We're 13.6 kilometers to the top of the climb right now with 21.8 to go to the finish. Yeah, speaking of trauma blocking, pro cyclists must be great at that, especially Remco. Yeah, flying over the edge of the thing. I still remember him laying there in the rocks and stuff at the bottom of that little ravine. That was crazy. Yeah. Okay, 5:40. Good timing here, guys. Good timing. I hope Joey Jojo's doing okay upstairs. But again, it's normal. Every time we go somewhere, it's stressful for her because she doesn't stay organized. And when she needs to find her stuff, she'll say, well, I know it's over there somewhere. This is how they do it. And then when you clean it up, it aggravates them because they knew it was somewhere in that pile. Who is the best climber in the front group? In this group here, dude, the 7 up front, well, it's definitely not Milan Frenton because he's a sprinter. Let's take a look through them all. This guy looks like a sprinter. Javier Ibanez. No climbing results, but he's brand new on PCS here. Dude, I don't really think we got much for climbers up here. Yeah, we're not getting any climbers results up here. Dries de Bont, he might be the best climber at 73 kilograms, so he's not really a climber either. Rayan, yeah, maybe, yeah. There's no climbers in the front. It's just 7 dudes that have been hanging out there all day. They're going to get devoured on the climb. Dude, average 12% over this little segment right here. And we're going to have probably some good 7 and 8% before. I wonder if we're going to get a nice profile here. Come on, give me some gradient stuff. Not seeing much here. Best result for Dries de Bont. He got 7th last year at the Allula Tour. I did cover that on the channel. Dries de Bont has 7 pro wins. Ooh, here we go, guys. Right here. You can see it. What? They're saying there's a stretch of 22% gradient right after kilometer 10 to the finish. So right near the very top is 10, 12%, 12%, 4, and then 1 at the top. That's going to be this last little segment here, guys. But there is, before, we're going to be seeing some probably 6, 7, and 8%. So it's going to be the guy that can go and hold it. We saw Jan Christian try it, and he got caught, passed by Sergio Higuita. I'm actually seeing a replay of that right now. Then Afonso went after him. Then Yanis went up there and just out-sprinted everyone at the finish there. Okay, that must be the Astana rider who also got involved in that crash. Yes, it is. He's torn his bibs up a little bit. Gonna be an awesome finish here, guys. 20 kilometers to go. Yeah, bad all around. Sure, the trucker never wanted any of it to happen. Yeah, dude, exactly. Like that trucker, he probably had to hide for his life. Probably had to hide for his life. Yeah. Did he do it on purpose? No. But yeah, he killed a bunch of people. Yeah, the touch paper is about to be lit when they hit the slopes. Looks like whatever, Giacomoni was the best. Yeah, there's really none out there. 12% ouch, my quads just spasmed. That looks fun, kind of like a wall. Dude, absolute wall. Let's go from Dawn. And I did see there too, guys, they're talking 22% at probably kilometer... Well, it says 10K from the finish. 9.K from the finish. Somewhere in here, it's going to be brutal. It's going to be just one corner, probably, just of hell. Gap now down to it says 229 here. TV saying 217. It is saying 218 now. Riding through all these cool palm trees. We must be riding through some kind of oasis here. Evgeny Fedorov for the Astana scene was at the medical assistance car. That was the dude that crashed earlier. Probably just getting some of the freezing spray put on. This is going to just deteriorate so fast. That gap. Yeah, insane. This is going to be a tough one. Dawn's cheering Remco, who's at the other race. Speaking of which, good call, Dawn. I'll do that. Let's go check the other race out. Yeah, this one's silly too. This is a big climb, you guys. I've done this climb, the Puig Major. This is on the island of Majorca. That's 14 kilometers at 6%. That's a big climb there. It's not the hardest climb. I think it's actually under... I think it's only around 800 meters of climbing. But there's also a climb at the finish, 3.3 kilometers at 6%. They've got 2 categorized climbs before even the major climb. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one out there. Wow, look at this. Oldest winners at this race, 41 years old, Alejandro Valverde, way back in 2022. So that race is going on as well. That's where Remco's at. He's doing that race today. I feed the need for speed. Oh, yeah. Time to go ballistic, Mav. Let's go, boys. Let's go. And now I'm going to be sitting here like paranoid listening to that furnace. Yeah, that's going to be my week 2, guys. This is going to be one... I'm looking forward to this week. I really am. But it's going to be brutal as well. Like, just being here alone. Ooh. I know Jonas isn't at this ride either. Come on, Jonas. Yeah, Dawn just works them all. Let's Grisha it up, boys. Peloton right now looks like we've got about 20, 30 riders single file and a big blob hanging onto the back here. Pressure's going on, guys. Average speed overall at this race is still 47.9 kilometers an hour, 17.1 kilometers to go. The riders in the breakaway are trying to survive. They got a 2-minute, 15-second gap. There's no way, boys. These guys are not staying away. There's no way. Not up in here. Not up in here. Jonas Giro Tour double thoughts. Dude, I'd love to see it. Love to see it. Yeah, they should ride more of the race. They should ride more of the tours. Do 3 in 1 year. I'd like to see that. Okay, so here's our breakaway group. Breakaway group of 7 riders, still going hard together. No one's like dilly-dallying too much. How much did silver take? Dude, silver? Dude, it opened yesterday, I think at 116. It was down to the $82. Like $82. Dude, let's have a look right now. I know they're trading somewhere. You can see I always look at this, guys. $85. $85. Okay, so yeah, it is showing. Wow, look at this. So I guess this is international. It opened at like 118 on January 29th. Okay, so that's older. Yeah, that's older. So it was 118th on January 29th. 107. So that was yesterday, was the 30th, right? So there we go. It was $111 on January 30th, 12 a.m. And then it just tanked. And it's still January 30th. And it just tanked. Look at this. Still January 30th. By 1:35 in the afternoon, 13 hours of trading, it went down to $76 from 110. Then it rebounded back over 80. Insane. Buy silver now. Now's the time to buy it. Get back in. So our favorites for today, guys, are Jan Christian still for UAE. His team will be bringing him up here pretty quick. Afonso's there. Sergio Higuita's there. Yanis Fossard. Yanis Fossard's only ranked 4th on the standings here. More event 7. All these guys are top 10s. Top 10, top 11, 12 in that part of the world. Looks like one of the Total Energy riders here. Who is that? This guy, Rayan Boulois. Looks like he's actually struggling a little bit to hang on here. Just sitting on Milan Frenton's wheel at the moment. So he's not going to last very long either. He's a sprinter. Dave's saying Jonas should dominate the Giro. He should. Don's saying we should do some Tom Cruise one-liners. Yeah, dude, I'll have to go. Maybe I should watch that today, and maybe I should watch both of them. Get some good new one-liners. Any silver mines in your area? Dude, not that I can think of. Oh yeah, Tropic Thunder lines too. There's one I can't say, though. You know which one I'm talking about. Yeah, dude, I'm going to watch that. Tom Cruise and his big creepy hands. Oh, I love it. Love it so much. This, yeah, Fretton's out the back now too. Milan's gone. So I think we're down to 5 up front. 6. The Total Energy Rider's just hanging on for dear life. He's going to be gone soon too. It's the only look I got. Okay, I like that one. I like that. Yeah, dudes, I've got Cabo vibes on my head. Yeah. Like, I know now. So what is it? It's 6 o'clock in the morning. And guys, they take a direct flight. So we're going to be there 2 hours before the flight. They board at 10:15. I've done this flight like 20-something times. They board at 10. The plane actually takes off at 10:15. They'll be boarding by 9:30. And they'll be landing by just after 2. Depends. We've had as quick as 3.5 hours, maybe as long as 4 and a bit hours. They land. I think there's a time change. I think. And it's a quick... Jojo always gets private transport. I didn't even ask her if she did this year. She must have. So basically, you walk out of the airport, you see a dude, and you're gone. You don't got to wait around for all the partiers that are going to take 45 minutes to get to the big coach bus. And then they're gone. And then you get to the resort before everyone else. They're going to the first place I ever took them to in 2012. 13 years ago, guys. That's tough. And I really wanted to go. So, like, again, guys, November 7th, me and Joey booked this place. January 31, I'm not going. There ain't nothing you can't do in a race car. Colin's definitely going Cabo Sturkers this week in -5. Yeah, dude, I would love to be there because I know it so well. I think I've been there. We took the girls 3 times. And then me and Joey went twice by ourselves. I think we went there for my 50th. But I think we've been back there since then too. Like I think maybe a couple years. I think maybe 3 years ago we went as well. I'll have to ask her. Private transport is very bougie. Yeah, dude, not really. There's so many there. Basically, dude, a big Suburban or a Ford Expedition pulls up. He might have some beers in his car. Dude, it's just boom, you're there. So usually, if you go to Cabo on a package, you get off the plane, you'll get harassed by people. You come out, there'll be big tour buses, maybe small tour buses sometimes. But if you're on one of the big ones, you're going to be waiting for like 50 people to get their luggage, to walk their way out. Some of these people, they're brand new there, or maybe they're not. They'll go to the bar that's outside, and they'll order a margarita, they'll order beer, they'll waste time. The tour bus is going to wait for upwards of an hour. If you're lucky, you're all just going to one spot, so you don't have any stops along the way. If you got stops, everyone has to get, luggage, all that kind of stuff. They have to find their luggage for that previous resort. The other thing that kind of sucks about going on the tour bus, even if you're all going to the same spot, you're all going to the same spot. So you're getting off the bus with just a bunch of people that are all trying to check in. Take the private transport, you're going to be an hour ahead of everyone, right? So front desk is like known, okay, we got 3 buses coming like in an hour. Well, we just kind of scoot in an hour before them. We just walk right in. We're here. I love it. Maybe stream an Alien movie watch party. That might be okay. Aaron, I am always more excited for places I have not been to. Coming around for 709 or exactly. We just got our butts kicked from Dave. Dudes, oh yeah, here we go. Here's the profile I wanted to see, guys. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Early stages were at 3% gradient. We kicked to 4 to 5% gradient. A quick tick to 10, 13, 16, 10%, 12, 12, 22%, 24%, 18%, 26%, 22% to finish this delightful snack today. 146 gap right now. This is fantastic. I love this. Gap is coming down. I thought it would have came down quicker than this. So these guys are all fighting together up at the front. And yeah, it is showing 5 riders now. So that Total Energies rider got distanced. Just 5 dudes left. Riders spraying water themselves. It is 25 degrees Celsius, but they've been working hard. It's not crazy hot out, but still soaking themselves down. What is the cerveza of choice in Cabo? Dude, I love a Pacifico, and I like Dos Equis, of course, and I like Modelo. That's what I go for. Great example of an exponential hill. Favorite character in Aliens and how did they die? Well, dude, I think most guys are going to probably say, I like Vasquez. Dude, I can't remember exactly how she died. I just like, let's rock. Of course, the Bill Paxton character, love him. So good. Yeah, Vasquez, she's my favorite. So tough, so cool. I think the dude even says, "You're so bad, Vasquez," something like that. Vasquez and that tall blonde dude, they always hang out with. They're getting their guns prepped. They're doing the old chain gun thing like this, you know. They're just trying them out. I love it. Yeah, oh yeah. Hey Vasquez, you ever been confused for a man? And then she says, "No." Have you? Ooh, yeah, that's so good, dude. So good. Yeah, dudes, so I'm having a lot of Cabo regret right now. Cabo, I guess FOMO. FOMO. Cabo FOMO. But I think it's going to be, okay, 2 riders from the front group of 7 are being caught right now. So those 2 sprinters, Fretton and I forget the other guy's name for Total Energies, they're getting caught right now on this left-hand bend. It'll be really good for the girls to go down there and have like a little girl bonding session. I am concerned though. I am a little concerned. Because generally when the girls go away, something happens. Fabio Jakobsen, he's out. Nothing good like a good trans dig from a movie. Okay, I'm trying to understand that. Yeah, so basically, I know, okay, so the girls went to Vegas in August. Like, why wasn't I on that trip? What happened on that trip? Well, what would have happened was that there would have been no one to take care of the house. And so when we went to Denver, we had Addison's boyfriend take care of the house. Well, it was her ex-boyfriend, too. We were kind of in a panic. Addison was supposed to take care of the house, and she backed out at the last second. And then it caused a huge war. Not me. And yeah, we didn't even think we were going. So then we called, I forgot his name. Maybe one of you guys remember his name. I'm forgetting names today. He came out and took care of the house for us. Just, here's some cash, take care of the house. Then they went away to, yeah, they girl tripped in August, went to a bunch of shows. I stayed home. But yeah, I think there was one show, one of the Cirque du Soleil shows, Joey wasn't even at with them. Something happened. The girls were picking on their mom at supper time. And I don't know what that means. And so she was like, screw you. And the girls went to the show by themselves and they found their mom sitting outside waiting for them like 2 hours later. Dave saying Vasquez dies in the ductwork with the lieutenant. Oh, yeah, they were together and they held the grenade. That's right. Dawn saying, I remember someone lost their phone. Avery. Joey lost her phone. Joey lost her phone. Yeah, she did. Because I was trying to help them find it. So I got all these messages through the night. My phone was on Do Not Disturb. Colin, can you search for where Mom's phone is? Because guys, I have Find My Location on my my iPhone, right? And I could see it at the last place they were at. They went to some show, I think, at I don't know if it was at Luxor or the little, the one that's like an old Camelot thing. What's that one called? It's like a medieval one. It's kind of a little cheapo one. And they were staying at the Mandalay Bay. And they'd lost it. It was such a weird night, guys, because they'd lost it and they'd also checked out late that night. Ooh, guys are zigzagging back across and forward across the road on the 14% gradients. Dries de Bont is like zigzagging like this. He back and forward. 2 riders up front. Sorry, 3. We got 3 left. This is on the 15% gradient here, guys. That's all we're on. This isn't even the hardest part. So they'd gone out, lost the phone, and then she had them double booked at Mandalay and Red Rock. So they could check in at Red Rock whenever they wanted that night and check out here whenever they want. They had it overnight. And so then when I found her location, I was texting them. I'm like, guys, where are you? I don't know where you are. You have to go back and find her phone there. They'd already found it, and then they'd gone all the way over to Red Rock like at 11 o'clock at night. I could imagine the turmoil of that move, guys. I could imagine Joey Jojo and the girls going through all that. It would have been insane. 19% grading here at the front, guys. This dude's taking his sunglasses off on the 20%, 19% section here. And man, this is steep right here. It's Federico. I'm going to say Iacomoni. There's an I, but I think there's probably a unit around with a J. Rides for Team Ukyo on the brake right now, guys. 21% gradient. Out of the saddle. Lowest gear possible. Lowest gear possible here, guys. They still have a 36-second gap. So it's Iacomoni. It's Federico, we'll call him that. Lars Vanden Heed and Juan Pedro Lozano. 36 seconds back to the peloton, and it is just mayhem, guys. Riders are all over the place, back and forward, zigzagging up this ascent. Okay. Yeah, so Joey lost phone. Aaron, having a house with dogs can complicate vacation vibes. Dude, totally. Like, I'm stuck here. I'm not involved with them right now. I'm not going with my family. It sucks. It's bumming me out. I know the girls are going to be messaging me every day. Colin, we miss you. We miss you so much. Like, this is our place. And that's going to bum me out even more. If you want a free charger or even a phone, go to any hotel, just ask the front desk. Yeah, she did find her phone, but like it was so late at night too when they lost it, they were at a show. And so they must have went back, got it, gone to the Mandalay Bay, because it's Mandalay Bay, Luxor. I don't know if anyone knows what it is. Hang on, guys. Hang on. I have to do this right now, because my brain is tweaking out. I have to know right now what that resort is. And I'm going to know it as soon as I hear it. So, yeah, just lost as usual. Okay, there's the sign. Excalibur. So, yeah, Excalibur. So the girls were staying here at, there's the Luxor. They were staying at Mandalay Bay. Okay. They were at a show here. And so in the middle of the night, I'm seeing her phone pinging here, right? At the Excalibur. I forget what show they went to. And then I've sent them a bunch of messages, and then the next thing you know, they're way out here, wherever Red Rock is. I think Red Rock's up here somewhere. Somewhere around here. Beautiful resort. They freaking loved it there. And I'm like, I don't even know what happened. And they're like, oh, we checked out late at night. 1.1 kilometers to go to the top of the climb, guys. Federico's hanging on with a 5-second lead. It's 41 seconds back to the peloton still. So he's going to get over the top first, I think. And it does say Yannis Vossard is dropped from the peloton. So he's gone, guys. Vossard is gone. And who do we have here? Yep, we got 2 riders up here now. We also have Juan Pedro Lanzano for Terengganu. Look at this dude here, 22 years old from Spain, leading the race right now. Time bonuses at the top. Time bonuses at the finish. Both these 2 riders up front, though, are so far behind. They're not going to impact the race, but they could get a stage win. Yeah, Yeah, Aaron, do you think Poggy would still be in the saddle? Dude, I think he'd be out at like 22%. This is really steep what I'm looking at here. Like this switchback is like steep. LAMF, greetings from a soggy Whitley Bay, just back from steak and eggs breakfast after the gym. Good morning, good afternoon, LAMF. Mandalay Bay used to have a great lazy pool. Maybe they still... Dude, they have the wave pool there. They have a great pool. They actually have sand there. Yep, 7 kilometers an hour climbing here, guys. Friggin' Federico, let's go. Bonifications galore. And so Federico is being gapped now. It's Juan Pedro going. Juan Pedro in this 12%. Dudes, once he gets over the top, he's got to run. He's got to run as hard as he can. I'm seeing a schmozzle of riders coming up behind now. There's Jaco Allula. There's a Trek rider there. That looks like Sergio Higuita there for Astana on the far-hand side of the road. Seeing a couple of UAE riders as well. One of them is going to be Jan Christian. One of them will be Jan Christian. And guys, again, looking at the actual GC, you can see Yanis Fossard had a 4-second lead. Gone. I think Afonso's still there. Sergio Higuita's still there. Jan Christian is only... Well, he had that 20-second time penalty. He's at 33 seconds, so this might be tough for him to win it. Because those guys that are with him are going to hang with him. They're nipping on the heels of Federico right now. Juan Pedro just up the road. 13 seconds from Juan Pedro back to the peloton. Good morning. Morning LMF 25 from Whitley Bay. Steak and eggs, brekkie. Almost done here, guys. Soon as we're done, I'm jumping. I want to make sure everything's under control to get Joey Jojo out of here. Yep, I got 55 minutes to get her out of the house. My chores can wait till later. Afonso is struggling to hold on in the peloton. He's our second place overall right now. So he's out. Vossard's out. Afonso out. Sergio Higuita could be in the driver's seat to win this entire race, guys. Especially with, and that's all going to be determined by these time modifications too. There's 3 seconds at the top, 10 seconds at the finish. If you could snag both, you just picked up 13 seconds. You could come from 16 seconds back to almost winning the race. That's Paul Double right there. Jaco Allula. I haven't identified the Trek rider, but that might be Baggioli, I believe. Is it? Oh, sorry guys. Actually, I'm not sure who that is right now. No, he's not here. Consoni, maybe? No, he's not really a climber. I don't know who that is. I'm going to have to figure that out, guys. Attack by UAE now. There looks to be maybe 10 riders in this very, very front group. At least two UAE riders. Cajo Rual's there as well. We do have a Cajo Rual rider there. So Flocky 32. I'll try to get identified here. Wow, really? Dudes, situation, Dries de Bont is back in this group. I don't see him. I'm not sure about that. That's not Dries de Bont. There is a Jaco Allula rider there, but it's not Dries de Bont. Jan Christian's there. Igor Arieta. Maury Van Sevenent. Sergio Higuita, and Byron Munton. South African rider. An attack now by Higuita, guys. An attack by Higuita in the 11% section. And I think that's a Soudal Quick-Step rider trying to go with him. Are they still called that? What was the breakfast of champions for Colin today? Dude, I had a Larabar. Oh my. Modern Adventure Pro Cycling leading the way up this climb, guys. I don't know who this is. Robin Carpenter, maybe. I have no idea who this is here. Sergio Higuita on his wheel, and then the Soudal rider. Yeah. Jan Christian's gone. Now, there's 3 of them up front. They're over the top now. They still got 10 kilometers. They got 7.5 kilometers to go, guys. Over the top. That Cajo Rual rider and a UAE rider are together as a duo, chasing. They've just crossed over the top of the KOM. Sergio Higuita in prime position here. So it's Maury Van Sevenent for Soudal Quickstep. KOM points went to Maury Van Sevenent. Time bonifications there for Maury Van Sevenent, guys. He just picked up 3 seconds, and Sergio Higuita got 2. Interesting. Now, you can see here, though, Van Sevenent is 16 seconds down. Higuita is 10 seconds ahead of him. So he just lost a second there because Van Sevenent got a 3-second bonus. Higuita got a 2-second bonus, 1 second. So there's only a 9-second gap between these two on the road right now. Interesting stuff. They haven't identified the Modern Adventure Pro Cycling rider, just like I haven't either. The Lavender Line wants this race. Jan Christian Gadouche. It's one of my lines, guys. UAE having a very crashy time in 2026 so far. Absolutely, dude. Total crashes. There's 2 riders chasing. I got to assume that's Jan Christian, and I think that's Flocky picked, was it Jan Castellon? It is a Caja Rural rider. He's the only one that could have hung up there. Yeah, Aaron, that's what I'm thinking. Double. That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, that's his name. I always say double, but I think his name is pronounced Double. I highly doubt that's Dries de Bont. And yep, Juan Pedro is from Tiragano, so he's gone now, dude. There's a Team Picnic Post NL rider. Yep, they are identifying. So 3 up front, 1 unidentified. Then we've got 2, one being Jan Christian, and I think the other one's Jan Castellon. Third would be, it's Bjorn Kort for Team Picnic Post NL. Bjorn Kort, he's 4th overall, 15 seconds down. He's in a good position here, guys. Okay, the 3 up front, they've been joined by the 2 others. They got 5 up front now. These guys are all like, Jan Christian just swings off, takes a breather. Yeah, no dilly-dallying, guys. You're going to get caught. Once that peloton starts to reform and get after you, you still have 6 kilometers to go. It is a downhill finish. So we got 5 up front, 2 more coming now. Another UAE rider and a Trek rider. Looks like a taller Trek rider to me as well. Yeah, there we go. It is Jan Castellon joining that group up front. Okay, it's Kevin Vermarke, new guy to UAE. I think he was a Soudal rider before. He just joined them over the winter. And Liam O'Brien. This dude, this redhead dude, the Irish dude, we talked about him through the week. It says he's a climber, GC rider, 20 years old from Fernmoy in Ireland. So, dude, they're going to get back on too. They're coming hard right now. We're going to have 7 in this front group. Sprint finish coming up. This stage end is like a mini Alpe d'Huez day 2 from this year. Ez is asking, how high in meters is the summit finish? Dude, looking at just the profile, it's 1,200 meters. They're 1,200 meters above sea level, like right here. I'm just looking at the profile, and you can see it here. There's a little line that goes across, and they're right around 1,200 meters. Yep, Aaron says, I think it's around 1,200. Thanks, Aaron. Aaron, where are you again? Aaron, are you in Colorado? Does that sound right? Why does that sound right to me? Yeah, Aaron, O'Brien looks like 55 kilograms. I know. Let's look at O'Brien. How much does he weigh? It doesn't say, but yeah, he's like 55 kilos. Oh, and we got to attack, guys. Looks like Jan Christian has put a move in right now. From those front 4 he was with, as the other 2 were joining on, there's a group coming from behind. Christian used the Shimano neutral service car to get a bit of a draft and go. Castellon reacted. The other 4 are coming. The 2 chasers of O'Brien and what's his name are coming. Ooh, Jan Christian gets a nice lead, but he's got 5 kilometers to go. And just behind the chasers, those 2 mini groups, there's a group coming of about 10 or 15 riders right now. Jan Christian on the front here, guys. Pretty heroic move right here, I think. They're saying it's 15 seconds right away. Now the Modern Adventure Pro Cycling rider's going. He's still unidentified. Yeah, he still doesn't say who he is. Come on, man, let's figure his name out. Yanis Rossard is long dropped. He's well back, over a minute back now. Flocky's got money on Castellon, I think, the podium. So 3, 2, or 1. Flocky's on a 25-1 odds. Dude, yeah. Dude, I got to get that way more in the channel. That's what I'm doing. Dude, I swear I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Get more betting going on. We'll talk about the odds more. We'll talk about favorites, all that kind of fun stuff. Then I'm more invested in it. Best Irish dish is bangers and mash. Vermarke may be the most dangerous guy in the group. From Aaron, best Irish dish is in fact a Guinness. Eddie's saying there are 3 mountains in Malaysia that's higher than this summit right now. Yeah, Malaysia's got some mountains, dude, for sure. They might be steeper too from Aaron. Hey, Aaron, if you're listening to again, dude, where are you from again in the States? I keep thinking you're in Colorado for some reason. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I think. So Jan Christian now, guys, he's 33 seconds down overall. Remember, he had a 20-second time penalty. He crashed twice, I think, on stage 1. 9-second gap to the Modern Adventure Pro Cycling rider. Wouldn't that be awesome for these guys to win a stage? I think this is their first real race. This race here for Modern Adventure Pro Cycling. Kind of first race over on this side. It's Byron Munton. So it is Byron Munton. Okay, this dude. 27 years old, from South Africa, 60-kilogram rider. He sits 46th overall right now. And then it's 27 seconds back now. Ooh, they're giving him the lead if they don't start pulling him back. He's only 33 seconds down overall from the lead. He now has a 27-second lead. He needs 6 more seconds to take the virtual lead on the road. Yep, he's riding to prove he's worthy of the team. Yeah, and Modern Adventure too, guys. They're going to be out to prove that they're capable of riding here. Like, new team, new pro team. Are they pro? Are they pro? Yeah, they're considered a pro team. Okay, wasn't sure about that. I thought they might have Conti status. Furnace kicking on. Let's hear the jets go. It's not cold here, guys. Feels like summer out there to me. It's Cabo weather. There's the inducer motor. 2.4 kilometers to go, guys. 30-second gap now from Christian to Higuita. Dude, Jan Christian just needs a time trial for his life, and he will be going downhill. Prediction, Jan Christian's going to win. By 1 second. Nope. He's going to win by 10 seconds because he's getting a 10-second time bonus. He's basically eliminated his gap, which included a penalty to Higuita. It's only 3 seconds. If the finish line was here now, he would pick up 10 seconds extra. Guinness, no lie, I have 2 Guinness in my refrigerator right now. It's too early though, plus I'm working. The Old Dominion, Virginia. Oh, you were in Virginia. Okay, dude. Either working for Christian or springboarding for the win. Miss Vader knows when to come for attention. Oh, Guinness Braised short ribs. Yeah, I love ribs. Okay, furnace is running. Dude, whenever it stops working with that flame sensor, you're like on high alert. Especially in the wintertime. 9 seconds to Munton, 30 seconds to Higuita, who's riding with 3 other riders right now. And we're starting to go downhill, guys. Let's take a look at the detail profile. Going downhill now. They won't be able to bring him back now. He's gone. Jan Christian will win the stage for UAE. Another win for UAE. And most likely is going to take the GC overall. Second place rider is 28 seconds back. This is going to be close, guys. Now it's going to be close because it depends on the time bonifications, which I think were taken by the 2 other riders. It depends where they both finish. Jan will get 10 seconds. Let's say Higuita finishes second overall. He may not. He would get 6 seconds time bonifications. Right now, Jan Christian is praying that Byron Munton will get second place to eliminate that 6-second time bonifications. Yeah, because Christian is 33 seconds behind Higuita. There is a 28-second gap, so that Higuita is actually 5 seconds ahead right now. Even though he's behind on the road. That time bonification puts Jan 5 seconds ahead. It's going to depend who gets the other time bonifications. Crazy. Shocker. UAE has a good dude. Man, the team is so powerful. Jan Christian is in the barriers right now, and he finishes the race, guys. He's done. He is done. Takes the victory salute here. Munton's coming second here. He will steal 6 seconds away. Let's watch this finish here. Currently at 14 seconds, 15. The Modern Adventure, there's another Modern Adventure Pro Cycling, really killing it for this final stage, hanging with the big boys. Let's see here. Higuita's dumping everything he can in here. And the other UAE rider is sprinting and taking the other time bonifications. What a freaking smart move there. Instantly on the radio, probably saying, I got it. They couldn't allow Higuita to get the 4 seconds time bonifications there. Smart move. Covering for his teammate. I hope you guys understand that. So there was 10, 6, and 4 available. Higuita was going for the 4. Guess who got The 4 to save UAE, Kevin Vermarke. Brand new dude. They just recruited for the team. So there was about 4 or 5 riders that came in there together with the Higuita Vermarke group. Another 10-15 just crossed. Jan Christian should win that race. Winner stage 5. Let's just hang out here for a second, guys, and then I'm going to start thinking about getting ready to go. 6:18. Joey should be good. Colin's got to be a super good boy and load her bags, get the car warmed up, make everything nicey for her. Aaron's asking how many more days in the tour. Dude, it ends today. It's over. It's over today. Vermarke was the fly in the ointment. It's the final stage from LMF. So Jan Castellon did not get a podium there. So it was Christian, Munton, and then Kevin Vermarke. So Flocky 32 was onto something there. Big time. UAE surely will send Christian to do Tour de Suisse for leadership. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think Christian just took GC there. And it's also, too, because Higuita got no bonification time at the end. He could have picked up 4 seconds, and that probably would have helped him a lot there. They finished, it says they finished 28 seconds back. So that would have given Jan Christian a 5-second lead. But it was all time bonifications at the end. The Modern Adventure Pro Cycling Rider, I'm just showing it again, watching it again here. Vermarke comes from 4th position right to the front. Higuita tries to go with him. Vermarke steals that time away, locking it up for UAE. So let's get some GC results here, guys, and then I'm going to vanish. But dudes, Jan Christian has 7 pro wins. Don't forget, I'm back tonight. Dudes, I'm going to be back on tonight. I think it's 5:15 my time. 5:15 Mountain, 4:15 Pacific, 7:15 for you cool dudes out on the East Coast. Colin needs at least 20 minutes to find the last pair of flip-flops. Oh, dude, I would love it if I could find her flip-flops. It's so hard helping her because she gets so mad. This is another thing that it's the way she is. Dudes, check it out. Preliminary results. Jan Christian. This is for the stage. Byron Munton. Igor Arietta. Oh, wait a second here. Oh, it was Igor Arietta who got it. So there was another UAE rider there. Dude, I thought Vermarke was there. I think they said Vermarke was there. They never identified Arietta. Arietta is the one that got the points. Taranganu, Juan Pedro, comes in 4th. Federico for Team Ukiyo. Like, these guys are the champions right here. These 2 dudes right here, Taranganu, Juan Pedro for Taranganu, Federico for Team Ukiyo, and let's even throw in Stefan Dabod here for Modern Adventure Pro Cycling. Don't forget Byron Munton. Those dudes are killing it against the World Tour guys. I love it. So it was Arietta that stole those points. At least that's what they're saying. Kevin Vermarke finished 39 seconds down in 8th. So I don't know if they were like flip-flopping their names on the leaderboard. Yeah, so I'd love to find the flip-flops. When you can't find something, it's like all hell breaks loose. You hear it going on. You don't know what to do. Do I go help her? If I go help her, I'm getting blamed for it. And then it all comes at you. So I just kind of like hide a little bit. Death, taxes, and UAE cleaning up. UAE going to beat last season's number of wins. Probably great cycling IQ on UAE. Yep. I just thought it was a different guy. Hope to catch you later today. Drive safely, Calgary. Thanks, Aaron. Yeah, dude, hopefully you guys can all come back later. I don't know. I thought about having a couple beers later tonight, maybe. Am I allowed to do that on YouTube? Sure, I could. I could just say I'm having a Coke and, put it in a big freezy cup or something. As I get abandoned for Cabo. Abandoned and... You're alone, dudes. You're alone. Okay, let's get final GC, guys. I got places to go. It's 6:22 now. Anyway, I better put these in the pocket. Oh, yeah, the next thing is we got to find keys for Joey's car. Oh, God. Help me. Joey is really good at leaving the keys in the car. One time I went out to the car. I pushed the start, and I'm like, how is it starting? The keys were underneath the driver's seat. And I'm like, perfect way to lose your car. And she had it like that in downtown Calgary. I'm like, hey, Joey. 4th place for one Pedro Lozano is the best career result for the Tarangano rider at a pro race. Tarangano? Yeah. So that's his best finish ever at a pro series race. Awesome for that dude. Castellon in 12th place, dude. I wish you would have got that money there. Beer in cycling at dark is perfectly fine. That's from Aaron. It's ginger ale, Colin. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna figure out something tonight. Maybe I'll start doing a craft beer chit chat with the cycling too. The problem is most of it's in the morning, so I can't do that. Coffee, drinks, and cycling anytime. Tonight's verboten talk: women and cars. Okay, so we're not talking about women and cars tonight? All cycling? Oh, dude, by tonight? Ah, man, that sucks. See here, that sucks again, too, because by the time tonight's stage starts in Australia, I'll be getting pictures of them. Hey, Colin, it's great. We love it. Yeah. Remember the time we did this here? And I'll be like, full FOMO. Full FOMO. Yeah, not good, guys. Not good. Really cool viewing point at the top here. They got these little like couches built down into the rocks, like circular things, and it's a fantastic view from the top here, guys. The road stops up here. There's a big turnaround. I think there's some kind of weather observatory at the top, maybe cell towers, not sure. Everyone's congratulating Jans Christian. So he does win the final general classification of the race. And we're looking for others. Those are the stage races. Guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to jump quick here. Jan Christian does win it. He was the favorite to win it. UAE, dominant again. And that guy came from a real big setback on stage 1. 2 crashes and a time penalty against him for maybe riding in the cars too much or holding on too much. Not sure. Anyway, dudes, I'm going to jump. Hope to see you all tonight. Thanks for